Hello, welcome to this farewell playthrough. Welcome to this farewell playthrough of Battleborn. You may be wondering, why? Why now? Who plays Battleborn anymore? And the answer is, nobody. Nobody plays Battleborn anymore, and that's the reason why now. Because the servers for this game are about to go down. Depending on when you're watching this video, there may be a few months left or it may already be finished. But the servers are shutting down at the end of 2020. And since Battleborn is a game with a heavy emphasis on multiplayer, it is designed so that you...
Commander.
Oh, thank you. It's designed so that you can't actually do anything in the game unless you can sign into the server. Not even the single player campaigns. Which means that this game is about to become unplayable in all of its forms. And I wanted to have a record of one final playthrough of the story mode before I don't get to enjoy it anymore. So if you've never heard of Battleborn, which is very likely, it is basically the Pepsi of Overwatch. If Coke and Pepsi came out at the same time, and Coke dominated so much that years later nobody ever heard of Pepsi. That would be Battleborn. Now, I got this game because it's by Gearbox, and I love Gearbox. I love Borderlands. And when I saw some of the characters for this game, I thought, it's like the creative team for Battleborn. The creative team for Borderlands was given free reign to just design whatever kind of crazy characters they want, with no regard for genre or context. Just literally whatever you feel like, just make it, and we'll put it in the game. So you've got all these like fantasy characters, you got robots, you got a wrestler, you've got way more birds than you would think necessary. And I got really excited about this game when I saw the plethora of characters, because as someone who is always looking for inspiration for my stories, because I'm a writer, this game in particular is rich with just some interesting character designs. They're worth checking out. Look, there's another bird. In a giant robot. Like, who comes up with that? So yeah, this game was not disappointing as far as producing crazy characters. Now, as far as doing my playthrough, I've written down a list. Like, I've assigned a character for each level, but there's only 10 levels in story mode, and there's way more characters than that I would be interested in showing off. So my plan is that if I try a mission with one character and I fail, and I feel like blaming it on the character as opposed to blaming it on myself sucking, then I'll try the same level again as a different character. But depending on how this playthrough goes, I may end up repeating some levels as different characters just to get some of them done, because, like I said, the game is not going to be playable, like, at all, after a certain point, so anything that I want to have available for inspiration later on, I'm gonna have to record now, even if it's just for my own sake, just so that I've got it to use as reference. Now, just a note as far as the content that you can expect in this series, the game is rated T for teen due to violence and language. And I would say cartoonish violence. I'm not aware of any blood, except maybe this, but I'm pretty sure that's just like generic liquidy grossness. Like that'll be my assumption. Another note is that most of these levels I have only managed to beat once. It's an unfortunate aspect of the design of Battleborn that the levels are very lengthy, and almost all of them have at least one area where I'm supposed to protect something, which in particular I suck at. And unlike dying, which I can just come back from, if I fail to protect something, then the entire mission fails. The entire lengthy mission fails, and I have to start from scratch. So there's few levels that I've beaten more than once, and when I beat them I was very happy about the fact that I would never have to do that again. I'm kind of going back on that now with this playthrough, with trying to do them again. Hopefully I will fare better than last time. Some of the characters will have some upgrades that they didn't have last time. But yeah, I'm gonna try this out and see how it goes. I figure, you know, one last playthrough, even of the parts that I'm not particularly keen on, is probably worth doing just for the sake of having this recording before the game becomes unplayable. So this is going to be, yeah, a farewell. It's going to be a bittersweet playthrough, and in some areas just bitter. Okay, so the first thing I'll do is, I think, the prologue. And I think they choose my character for me on this one. I'm pretty sure I automatically play as Mellka.
Let's bring you up to speed, shall we?
Thank you, because I've forgotten.
Once upon a whole hell of a long time ago, the very first civilization in all the known universe carved an idea into a stone.
Dude.
And this, of course, meant it was important. Their idea was about the end. According to the stone, a time would come when everything would disappear, including the very stars themselves. A vast darkness would devour the heavens, and after years of, let's call it the longest chain of very bad days ever, only one star would remain. All those capable would travel to this last star, fleeing the darkness and death throes of a dying universe. However, this gathering would not produce unity, but war. War among beings and civilizations, and war against great foes, the Varelsi, and the betrayer Rendane. But the stone also speaks of hope. Champions who arise from the ashes of conflict. Those who, well, those who want to keep the lights on. And this is where you show up. From among these heroes, you will recruit a force forged in conflict. You will direct and train them, and through you, there is hope for light. This force will be the Battleborn. And for you, Commander, they will fight together or they will die alone. If you believe stones, that is. Which brings us back to the star.
The star? That star in particular? Oh, it's D&D, and I don't actually know how to pronounce her name. But I like her. Does the ninja run? I don't know if this music is copyrighted, and I couldn't find any information about it. So I may end up having to cut this out, but we'll see. Or I may have to just talk over the lyrics. That I can probably do. Haven't had a lot of practice yet about talking over lyrics, but I will give it a go. This will be my first great challenge. I never played much as Montana. Fun concept. He's the only character with a minigun, I think. Thorn is probably my favorite character. I've picked a level for her. It might be a poor choice, because I think it's one of the harder levels for me. So we'll try it out. I don't know who that is. Oh, her. Yeah. Okay. I think that's the guy who specializes in sniping. Yes. I also never played as him very much. Now, sword guy, yes. I think his name is Wrath. Spelled without the W. Surprisingly fun playstyle. That's one of the things that fascinated me most about this game. It was the first of this genre that I had played, where it's technically primarily an FPS, but there are so many different playstyles, some of which are exclusively melee. It was so different. Like what I picture the ideal superhero game ought to be. But does his gun transform? This is going on longer than I expected, but I guess it's a full song. I feel like it would go on for a while. I don't know if it's going to be like Fallout 4, where they had the foresight to remove copyrighted songs from the capture gallery when you're recording a game through the capture gallery, because that's how I'm doing this. Hopefully they will have had the foresight for that, but I don't know. This is a part of the game that I've recorded before, so I'll be finding this out retrospectively. I forgot that she had a blade. She's not a character that I've played as much. Oscar Mike, there's Oscar Mike and I think Whiskey Foxtrot that are characters that seem like they kind of blend into each other, like you're not sure where one ends and the other begins. There's kind of a few characters like that. But if I remember correctly, they were both fun to use. For mildly different reasons. We're starting now. Possibly.
Galt, you read me?
And that is me for now.
Mellka. Welcome to Tempest, the heart of what's left of the Jennerit Imperium. Glad you could join us.
Hey, I owed you one. That and I'm never one to turn down a shot at crapping all over Rendain's plans. Where's the defector?
Setting up the pyrotechnics for today's big event.
Dandy?
We got one shot at this job, Mel. You ready?
Nope. But to hell with it. Let's get it done.
Upload the
I
mission data to
went
Mellka's
inside my
rig,
head
please.
and now I'm freaking out.
Wait a minute, is that? Oh, that's Cleese, isn't it? You brought Cleese on this mission.
Oh, what kind of gun is this? Let me just rapid fire. Okay. I like that.
Gaping maw of death itself. Thrilled to see you too, Mellka.
She ejects the magazine as a grenade? I forgot about that. I am immediately more impressed than I expected to be. Oh, what is Spike? Do I? Okay. I'm gonna have to test this out then, I guess. Oh, I'm not excited about either of those. I guess this one's now. Can't even tell if I picked the wrong one. Because the playstyles of each character are so different from each other, there is a learning curve to each one. And it's extensive. But if you have the time to explore all of these different characters, or even if you just have a absolute favorite character that you play all the time, it is worth the investment. I have to, yeah, thank you. I've spent a lot of time playing Fallout 4. And it has a different jump button.
This mission is wildly dangerous. I'd recommend sinking
Should
with
be.
an LLC emergency transport beacon or checkpoint in dummy parts. There's one close by.
Ooh, stuff. I forget what this stuff does. But it is stuff. Yeah. Seems not. She has a running kick.
Once synced with your rig,
She has a running slide kick.
instantly transports you away from battle if your vitals drop too low.
The catch is, our contract with the LLC only guarantees a limited number of emergency transports before we're cut off.
Oh, really?
Greedy bastards.
How do I activate that? I already wasn't listening.
It is easy to think of yourselves as mere cogs in a machine, but let me be the first to assure you that our great Empress has heard your cries for...
Oh, that's not working. Do I have a waypoint? Yes. Alright, this is one of the missions that I've only done once. So I haven't quite memorized the route. Whee!
The hell's up with those M1?
Am I gonna fight? Yes. I've been waiting for a fight.
Were I still in charge of minion robotics, I'd have someone's asked for this.
Take them out just in case. Don't want any of those things phoning home and blowing
Do
the big
I?
surprise.
I'm on it.
Okay, so R1 is basically a jump. I assume it does wave damage as well. Oh, did I press something I didn't want to? Yes, but it's okay. These guys are tougher. Well.
That's the end of that one.
Does this character have health regeneration? Yeah.
So, just who is the defector anyway?
Oh, I didn't tell you. Get this. It's Deandy, Spy Master of
Deandy.
Imperium.
Holy crap, seriously? Rendain's right hand?
Pretty crazy, right? She's been leading the Jennerit resistance ever since the Lord Commander's rise to power. And those intel drops we've been getting, those were her too.
And you're sure we can trust her?
Oh, she has a continuous combo. Okay. I discovered that accidentally because I was trying to aim.
Ooh, I like this gun. Where'd you get it, Captain?
It's a modded UPR machine pistol. Cleese's handiwork, actually.
Yes, it's
Cleese.
designed to work in conjunction with
Good
your
job.
horrific disfigurement.
It's an Eldrid bio-gauntlet, Cleese.
You say tomato, I say horrific disfigurement. Go on, give it a try.
Yeah, what I was saying about learning curves for each character. They designed the playstyle of each character very differently.
That's good for you.
Dang it, you have shields. And now you're dead. Yay. Is there someone else up there? Yeah.
Gold, are we ready to go?
We're set. Mellka's nearly at
Almost.
the rendezvous point.
I'm not
Good,
ready.
because I'm about to commit my second act of treason for the day.
I can't tell if that's a good thing or not.
Easy kill.
This game is technically primarily an FPS, but because of the variety.
Search the heliophage. This is
Oh,
it.
dang it.
Popcorn at the ready, everyone.
More people talking.
The show's about to
Keep forgetting I
start.
can do that. Because of the variety of characters, they design every character's playstyle so differently. There are some that are just melee.
Beautiful. That should buy us some time. Now we gotta get Deandy out of here. Hurry to the rendezvous point.
Did I do something? Okay. It is what I imagine superhero games should eventually be. Games like this, where like it's a 3D world, 3D environment.
Has betrayed us. Bring me the spy mistress. Bring me Deandy.
Damn.
Well, that's a cool statue.
Almost there.
I'm getting attacked. The 3D environment, everybody's attacking the same enemies, but using different methods. Some characters can just do ranged attacks, some can just do melee, some can alternate. And every character belongs in this universe. All of the characters that you can play as, even if it doesn't make sense, they somehow belong. They somehow manage to fit. Like they're playable.
Suck it, Jennerit.
So this is the closest experience, the closest type of game to what I picture that team-based superhero games should aspire to be. It gives me hope for the future. You are friendly, I assume. Yes. Andy.
I'm Dandy. And
Oh.
You are?
Get her on her feet.
Mellka.
We gotta move.
I need a moment.
Right now.
We don't have a moment, Jennerit. Didn't you hear? Your boss is coming to kill us.
She has quite a walk.
These conduits need to be powered to extend the bridge. 2 of them, 2 of us. Shall we?
Wait. I have things available. I have 2 things available. Ooh, increased height sounds better for me. Explosive magazine upgrade. I think that's what I'm having the most fun with. Am I standing properly?
Bridge is activated. Let's get you out of here, Jennerit.
Yeah,
Dandy
okay.
will do just fine, actually. And you're Mellka, yes?
Nope, you're
I
mistaken.
don't trust that last
My
step.
name is Pissed Off Eldrid.
Curiously dressed for it.
Expecting some kind of space elf? An observer in the ceremonial duds? Well, gosh, I would have worn mine, but I lost them when the Jennerit swallowed my home star!
No!
Are you still going on about that?
This is the part where Mellka goes ape.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry. But I promise you that wasn't the Jennerit. It was Rendell.
Keep walking, Jennerit.
I definitely lost where I'm supposed to go. Where's the stairs? Do I not need stairs? Do I use the spike? Yes, okay.
We got the spy master.
How did you get up here then?
And her Eldritch companion. Shall we bring him to the cathedral? What? No. Kill them, you idiot. My mistake, sir. Please don't kill me, sir.
Ow.
I'll see it done. Please don't kill me. I'm not going to. Look, just do it already.
What's that? Oh, it's one of you.
Clear my schedule. I want to do that again.
Are those explosives? Seem like they should be, yes. Just re-familiarizing myself with the environmental hazards and such. Is this my waypoint? Do I... Okay.
There's the LZ, and that's a lot of Jennerit. Galt, where are you guys?
Getting shot at. We're coming as quick as we can. Clear the path for us.
Imperium forces, cut them down!
Dandy, I must say, I'm disappointed.
You have a statue.
No, I'm pissed.
You have a revealing
We're upgrading
statue.
to pissed. Do you have any idea what you have done? What you have cost us?
I know precisely what I've done, Lord Commander. By the way, I quit. In case that wasn't obvious.
Listen, it's clear you disapprove of our alliance with the Morelsi, but there is no other way to survive what's coming. No other way to preserve anything of this universe, or ourselves, or our Empress Lenore.
The Empress is dead.
Never speak her name.
Lenore?
Dead? No.
It sounds familiar.
No, forget it. Let's skip straight to the consequences of your folly,
Ooh.
shall we? We'll rebuild the heliophage, drag the Solus into the void, and secure a future for our people. Meanwhile, you will die.
I think this is a generator, so I'm going to focus on that.
You will die alone. You will die in the dark.
I got bonus credit for whatever reason.
So much fun!
Such a waste
There's an interesting variety of enemies in this game as well.
Come on, let's go.
I seem to have unlocked my ultimate attack, but like most things, I can't remember what it is. So we'll test that out later. I stand on this? Okay.
There, that should handle the field.
Let's press on, pissed off Eldrid.
She remembered my name. Checkpoint. How much more is there? Oh, maybe just this much. That sounds bad. Crazy spider Raiden. Did that do any damage? Okay, maybe it's time to see what my ultimate attack can do. Hey, yeah.
Take them all down! Ah!
I still don't really know what that is. And now it's invincible. I think. So, usually when an enemy is invincible, it means there's something else to do for the time being. I don't know if it's kill guys or press buttons.
Anytime now, Gold!
Almost there. Hold on. I fought
Ooh, more stuff.
for a very, very long time. Yes, we had our victories here and there, but you need only look upon the night sky to see the good it did us. A mere prolonging of an eventuality.
And that's how you justify turning on your allies? Your friends?
Well, yes, basically. I'm saving
Do I have more things to kill now?
nothing. Wouldn't you do the same
Yeah.
in my position?
This is so much fun!
The way is clear. Let us proceed.
Proceed
You know how
fighting the boss?
much I hate
Okay.
killing my agents, especially my best agent. To that end, I'm giving you one last chance to prove your loyalty.
Against the fact
Ow.
our allies against the Varelsi.
We fought and died with them for
I do appear to be
centuries.
dying, so I'm gonna look for health.
You know nothing of loyalty, Rindy.
I feel better now.
Can say I didn't try, I suppose. All forces.
Is there? Oh wow,
converge on
that is
the
big.
defector. Do not let her escape.
Still got a shield. Okay.
Check this out!
Okay.
See you live through this!
Rain charge.
Doesn't appear to be bringing the shield back up. Did I die? Or was I just frozen? I admit I was not paying attention to my health. I am being chased by a spider cyborg ninja. I don't like it. Is that what I think it is? Yes. No, I'm still mad at you. Beeping is usually bad when it's accompanied by dramatic music. Ah.
Galt, please, if you're going for a dramatic
Not done
entrance
yet.
at the last possible friggin' second, now would be a really great time!
Come on, climb aboard!
Comment. Wait, I got an upgrade. Decrease cooldown? Okay. And another thing, I can see my feet. How often do you get that in a first-person shooter? Oh, hello. Attacking me while I'm admiring my feet. Okay. That ending seemed a bit abrupt, so I wasn't sure if I actually completed it. I seem to be doing pretty well now. In fact, I was doing better than usual.
Mellka, come on!
So that was the prologue.
I say we airlock her.
Almost.
I'm with him.
D'Andy's our only hope of a shot at Rendane. And we only get that shot when he makes his play at the Star.
And until then, what's our plan? I mean, if we have a plan.
We're gonna bust up the Imperium's operations around Solus. Buy ourselves as much time as we can, and rally support from the factions. Fortunately for us, they need all the help they can get. Blowing
Okay.
stuff up's working out good so far. I was thinking we'd do more of that.
I like that.
Rendane's repairing the heliophage will help the other factions get back on their feet. We'll need them all behind us if we're gonna pull this off. The UPR's been taking heavy losses trying to reclaim their old settlements on Bliss. Admiral Bannon put out a call for assistance. We could start there.
Word from the observatory is that Ekanar's crawling with Jennerit harvest crews.
There's
We could
interesting
disrupt their
environments
energy
in this
supply
game.
lines if we hit them hard.
Tempest is more vulnerable than even Rendane realizes. It'll be dangerous, but they probably won't see us coming.
So, we're not airlocking anybody?
Shut up, Cleese.
This is our last chance to save Solus. We must not fail.
Does everybody have fewer fingers, or just certain races?
We might.
I only level 2 with her? Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. And that was the prologue. Thank you for watching. There should be more of this coming around soon. See you later.